Good morning, stamping friends. Brenda Hillard here at Create with Brenda. It's Saturday and it's time for Coffee and Create with Brenda. Look at my new mug. I love it. Red and black flannel. It's got this cute little coffee warmer. It's from Caribou. I don't have the warmer on, but it's super fun. It was an impulse buy for me this week. And it just makes my coffee taste so much better. You guys, it's already the end of the month. So just the last few days here to be using my October host code. This month, when you place a $75 order, I send you the adorning, let me grab them here, the Adorning Designs decorative masks. It's a set of 4, and I've used a couple of them this month on projects, so you can go back on my YouTube videos and look and see those in use. They're really fun. So $75 in product, and I send you a 4-pack of the masks free. So get shopping. The other thing is, can you believe that we only have, I mean, seriously, not even 2 months and it's Christmas. How many cards do you have made? I have quite a few. I hope you do too. And if you don't, you're going to love today's project. Just wait till you see it. 1 piece of designer series paper, 6 by 6. That's what you'll need. And with this 1 piece, we can make 4 cards. So think about it. If you have 12 by 12 that you cut into 6 by 6 pieces, you can make 16 Christmas cards out of 1 sheet of designer series paper. Awesome, right? And then just depending upon how you decorate them, you can make them very quick and very easy. And let me just show you what today's cards are going to look like. So here's what we have. And I've done this layout before, but I just love these cards, and just wait till you see how fast they go together. And they're fun. I mean, they're not just a single layer card where you stamp right flat on the card. I can see I forgot the backing on here. Now it's laying down nicely, but you guys, aren't these pretty? And look how quick. Let's make them and you'll see. So like I told you, you need a 6 by 6 piece of designer series paper, and now this will yield 4 cards. I have 4 pieces of basic white that measures 3 3/4 by 5. I have 4 pieces of Blushing Bride, and the reason I chose that is because it coordinates with my paper. Isn't this paper pretty? This is from the Whimsy and Wonder. And then I have 4 pieces of that, 4 by 5 1/4. And then 4 card bases that measure 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. Okay, so to start off this whole project, let's take our card bases, and we're just going to do our bone folder right on our score line here. So we'll have those all ready. So there's 1. How are you guys liking this chillier weather we've been entertaining here in Minnesota? Crazy, right? Although a lot of you that know me know that I love to ice fish. And so it's like, now that we're to this point where the leaves are gone and it's cooler, it's like, let's make it really cold then and make some ice, right? All right, so there's my 4 card bases. Just going to set those off to the side. We can decorate these up as much as we want or as little as we want. But let me show you what I'm going to do here with our designer series paper. So I'm going to bring out our trimmer. And now if you aren't comfortable doing it like I'm doing it today, you can go around and make little pencil marks at 1 1/4. Just go all the way around, 1 1/4, 1 1/4, 1 1/4, and then you can just cut it on those lines. But as what I'm going to do is this dark edge right here on the trimmer, I'm going to zoom in so you can see a little bit better. This dark edge right here is 1 1/4, okay, right here. So I'm going to take this point and I'm going to put it out 1 1/4, and I'm going to slide this other point over the dark edge on the right. So 1 1/4 and 1 1/4. So now I'm going to take my dark cutting blade and I'm just going to cut. Right? Now, keeping these together, I'm just going to turn, and again, I'm going to put this at this point, 1 1/4, match up my cut line and my edge there because I moved it a lot. All right, and then I can slide. So that point is at 1 1/4. And this one. Right, I'm just going to hold it in place and cut. So now I have 4 pieces that look like this. All right, that's it for the cutting. So now is what I want to do is I'm going to bring in my 4 bases, the 3 3/4 by 5s, and I'm going to bring in my liquid glue, and I'm just going to add glue, and then I can, oops, I can attach these just like this onto the white. Okay. And you can move them around. You can do whatever you want with them, really. So if you wanted yours to be at the bottom, is all you do is flip, right? I'm going to put these up at the top. There's 2. Missed a little bit of glue on that corner. There we go. When I mass produce cards, if I can use liquid glue, I do. Just, it's a little bit cheaper, and I think it goes quicker. And like with these, you want to have time to be able to adjust if you need to. A little bit crazy with my glue on that one. Just clean that off. And then I'll add some glue here. All right. And let's put that one down as well. All right. Now for sentiments is what I liked on these. And I went through my stamp sets and I looked for long sentiments. And is what I mean by long sentiments is, oops, I'm going to drop my paper pumpkin box, which, speaking of paper pumpkin, this month there's a long sentiment in there that we can use too. So check that out. I'll grab mine and we'll try it on this one. How about that? Great. So here's the stamp set from Paper Pumpkin this month. I love it. Let's get some dark paper and then you can see better what it looks like. So we've got Merry Christmas, these little snowflakes, peaceful Christmas wishes, holiday cheer, from our home to yours. I just love them. They're so pretty. So let's start out with our sentiments now on these. I have the Merry Christmas, and that comes from the, oh, what is the name of that set? It is called the Christmas to remember. Look at all those fun sentiments and a lot of good inside sentiments that we can use in our cards here. So I'm going to use the Merry Christmas. And because there's this silver, I wanted to stamp my sentiments with basic gray. Now, if I'm mass producing, meaning making a lot of cards, I could do the same sentiment all the way down the line or set up my stamparatus. However, I wanted to show you some different sentiments just in case you have these sentiments in your stash. So this one comes from the Snowflake Wishes, and it says Snowflake Wishes for a Merry Christmas, which, how appropriate, being we've got snowflakes all over our card. So I'm just going to stamp that right here. There's card number 2. And then from the Whimsical Trees stamp set, which is part of this paper suite, there's this Let Your Heart Be Light, which I really love that little saying, and I love the font on this. Wait till you see it. Look how cute. Right? Right. Okay. Oh, we have one more. Number 4. This is the one that I was going to try. One of the long sentiments from this month's paper pumpkin. This month's paper pumpkin was beautiful. It's called Peaceful Christmas, and it uses all of this shaded spruce, and it's got the trees. And if you want to see my lineup of cards, go out to Pinterest to my paper pumpkin board. I've got tons of samples out there using this month's kit. So this is just simply From Our Home to Yours, which, how cute is that, right? All right, so enough with our stamping. And another thing I did is I had cut out a bunch of snowflakes from the gingerbread and peppermint suite, and I used the Blushing Bride and these filigreed pieces. And when I cut out the filigreed pieces, I used the adhesive sheets, and I just showed you right there how easy it is to make these little snowflakes. But now, if you don't have that, there's these wonderful snowflakes. You get 24 snowflakes in the pack, and they just simply punch out. One side is iridescent, as you can see, and then the other side is just flat white. And I really like the iridescent, of course, with the foiled paper, metallic paper. So there's my 2 snowflakes that I'm going to use. And to put this on, I'm just going to use a dimensional. But before I stick it down, I just want to add just a tiny snip of this metallic mesh ribbon. And as all you do is just kind of gather it in the middle like that. I take a little bit of Stamp and Seal or a glue dot. I'm going to stick it down just like that. And then I can take our snowflake with the dimensional. And I'm just going to put that right on the card. Now, that metallic ribbon does not show up well on here, but it really adds a nice pop of shine and color to bring in the paper. And then we've got, you can either glue this flat down to your card base, or I like to pop it up just to give it dimension, and we all know how much I like dimensionals. So, but like I said, if you are on the fast track and want a fast version of how to put this together, well, then that's what you do. I'm going to take a piece of the Blushing Bride and add this, because you see how then it gives that white frame, that border. And look how this pops. Pretty, right? Some Stamp and Seal or liquid glue. And then that is going to go right onto our card base. Now you can stop there because it's got sparkle, but can you really ever have too much sparkle? I don't know. Leave a comment below. Do you think you can ever have too much sparkle? I don't think so. So I'm just going to add a couple little sparkles to kind of fill in the white space on this card. Ta-da! One. Great. So let's just assembly line these. Now I'm going to bring in my other pinks. And I can add this. Do a little bit different here where I glue this one straight down onto my piece, and then I can add my dimensionals back. And you guys, I don't know about you, but sometimes my fingernails cause me problems getting these backings. So if you just go in at an angle with that pointy tip on your Take Your Pick tool, it picks those off for you. And then you can just add that right onto your card. Now I'm going to choose to use one of these snowflakes this time from the gingerbread and peppermint suite. And I'll add that right there. And we'll give that just a touch of bling. Good. I like it. What are you thinking? I feel like I can hear clapping in the background. Is it true? All right, let's add this. And remember, this is one piece, one 6x6 piece of Designer Series paper. And so far we've got 2 of our 4 cards done. All right, what did I do with my other, here's my other iridescent piece. So, oh, I forgot to put I was in such a hurry. I forgot to put my piece of metallic mesh ribbon on the last one. So let's just bring it back in. And I think with a glue dot, I can just like when we floss our teeth, I can floss this in and just stick it down just to add that little bit on there to trim away here so it's not hanging over the card. So there's that one. And now, so I don't forget on this one, I'll take another little piece, do some Stamp and Seal, stick it down, and then with this time I'm just going to try a glue dot on my wonderful snowflake. Add it. Ooh, I like that a lot. And I like how it kind of, snowflake kind of ruffles and is dimensional. Let's take another rhinestone. And you know, that whole sentiment there is kind of little too. So I'm just going to bring in some of these rhinestones. This isn't normally how our basic jewels come, so I'm thinking this might be a piece from like a paper leftover paper pumpkin or something, but I like it. I like the big sparkles. And then again, we'll take our dimensionals I misplaced there for a second. You guys have anything fun planned for the weekend? I know with Sunday being Halloween, there's lots of costume parties and whatnot's happening Saturday and Sunday both. We're going to be kind of homebodies this weekend. We've got painters coming Monday morning to paint our kitchen and loft area, so I have a little bit of work to get done there. So there's card number 3. You love it? I love these. I think they're super pretty. And as you can see, in just the few minutes we've been together this morning, you can get, you know, 4 different looks, but same layout. So let's use another one of these just because I have it. Wrong dimensionals. Let's try these. All right. Take my snip of metallic mesh. Bunch it up in the middle. Add my Stampin' Seal. And down goes my snowflake. Whoops, I'm going to turn it just because I don't want it on my sentiment right there. Okay. More dimensionals. And you guys, if you're local, you know that I have dimensionals on my cash and carry box. So if you're making your cards and you come up short, you can swing by and get your adhesive, your adhesives that you need from me, no wait. All right. So there's that. And, you know, we need the sparkle, right? I just think it makes that snowflake pop. So there's that. Look, you guys, our little time this morning here with Coffee and Create, and 4 beautiful, beautiful cards. And you don't have to have this die. Remember, you get the pack of the wonderful snowflakes, 24 of them in here. And you can make hay while the sun shines. Get those Christmas cards ready to go out. Have a great weekend, everybody. And until next Saturday, bye-bye.